In this video, I will share how to use the delete button in your brain to build new habits that changed my life for better. If this is of interest to you, watch this video till the end to derive better understanding and maximum benefit. If you are new here, this is Krishna. I am productivity mindset coach, mentor and author of Master Your Mind and Craft Your Success. I work with men and women to let go of their past, access their inner wisdom and experience that inner shift to lead the life they always wanted to. Now, let's get started. There was a time in my life when I struggled to just develop one habit, and that was waking up at 5 a.m. Although I had this desire, I neither knew the way to train my mind nor I knew how to be persuasive. Unknowingly, I got caught in the vicious cycle of procrastination. As a result, I was obese, weighing 95 kilograms of weight, suffering from various obesity-related disorders, having a very sluggish feeling all the time and feeling less energetic 24 hours a day. This had ruined my life beyond anybody's imagination until I stumbled upon few tips on how to handle the mind, and I practiced it. And you know what? I was able to reset my mindset. This not only helped me to revive my whole life back on track with a healthy lifestyle, but it greatly helped me to be more determined and productive at work, getting more done in less time, and the breakthrough that I always longed for. A habit is a mental process that helps make our lives easier. I have adopted these simple and powerful practices that I will share with you in a second that has brought sea change in my life. I am the living example. To make my long story short, I was able to break all these old patterns, form new ones, and then went on to reduce my weight from 95 kgs to 71 kgs in 18 months without sacrificing on any of the foods that I enjoy eating. Yes, you heard me right. This is the power of using the delete button in your brain to build a new habit. And most importantly, this is where the productivity mindset also develops. Now, let me ask you these questions. How difficult or easy it is to form a new habit? How long do you think it takes to build a permanent practice without stressing about it? How do we have these best of best intentions to become better and yet we see very little progress? Why do you think it is so hard to let go of old habits and make a consistent change? Now, stop the video, think and leave your comments in the comment section below and continue watching this till the end. This is how you can stay engaged with me. Practically everybody wants to know the answers to these questions. But most important of all, why are habits so important in life? Because only when we know why, we will get motivated to look at how. So let us look into why. The most common understood fact: our brain wants to perform and support us in all essential activities using less energy. So what is the best way to do it? To work on autopilot, that is, to form a habit where no extra energy and or effort of any kind is required to perform this activity that is repetitive in nature so that you don't feel drained. However, it is not as simple as it looks. There is more to it. Let me explain this to you. Have you heard this old saying, practice is the mother of all skills? In the neuroscience world, they have something similar to this old wise statement. Neurons that fire together wire together. The more specific neurocircuit is used in your brain, the stronger it gets. In other words, more and more you practice, the more and more you become better at it. Like practicing an instrument, playing a game, even speaking a language. The more you practice, the stronger the neurocircuit gets. I am sure you know this. What you sow is what you reap. Where do you think this saying has evolved? It is fascinating. As I said earlier, the main objective of our brain is to make our life easier. So, our brain is constantly working to create physical space to help us fill with new learnings, information and actions. This process is called synaptic pruning. There is a synaptic connection between neurons, and your brain has a method to identify all such less used connections and delete them. This is how our brain is creating a physical space. See, something like this. Do you remember your first day of handling your motorcycle or your first car? How anxious and overwhelmed were you? And now, after many years of driving, you speak over phone, listening to music, speak to people sitting next to you, and still, effortlessly, you drive. These are no more distractions to you anymore. Have you experienced this? Especially while driving, you are talking to someone over the phone or the person sitting next to you or listening to music, and you don't even remember how you got there upon reaching your destination. Here, your brain functions at its optimum levels using very less energy. This means your synaptic connections are strengthened and your brain is hardwired with respect to driving or riding a motorcycle. Now, don't get mixed up with absent-mindedness. The emotions and the prompts for your brain to function at absent-mindedness level are entirely different, and we are not discussing that. So, number one, we know why habit is vital in life. Number two, we know how our brain functions when it comes to habit. And number three, and more importantly, we also know the science behind deleting the old habit and building new ones. Let us look into these three powerful practices you need to imbibe into your lifestyle that will help you to delete all the old habits and build new ones. Number one, sleep. This is the most crucial part of building new habit. Why do I say so? Let me explain this to you. When you decide to develop a new habit, your learning process starts. This is when new connections are built, but they are not yet streamlined. Your brain needs to employ this synaptic pruning process to create more streamlined productive pathways. And all this happens when you sleep, cleaning itself by shrinking brain cells up to 60%, making way for synaptic pruning. After good night's sleep, you feel so fresh and energetic in the morning. And you are not even aware. Your brain worked overnight, internalizing all new inputs. How wonderful. Number two, big goals, small steps. If you are serious enough about building new habit and doing things better than you are now, you have to take small steps and one step at a time. Just think about these actions, like brushing your teeth, biting your nails. These actions are small, and yet you don't even think about them. You are on autopilot doing them automatically. So, repetitive actions forms a pattern and over time becomes a habit. So, what is the best way to build a new habit? Use the same process. It makes sense to start with small actions that helps our brain quickly learn to repeat them automatically. Now, listen to this carefully. I will give you my own example. To lose weight from 95 kilos to 71 kilos, I built my new weight loss program on a series of tiny habits. They are, number one, started with 15 minutes walk at a specific time of the day. Number two, started drinking 8 glasses of warm water. And number three, switch to 2-meal system. So, small steps at first are crucial. Number three, a lifestyle, not a life change. Do you remember your New Year resolutions? We are so often obsessed with our life transforming goals. For example, losing 24 kgs of weight is definitely life transforming. But starting with 15 to 20 minutes walk and drinking 8 glasses of water a day are tiny lifestyle changes. Do you see the difference here? Life changing goals are reasonable. They help us provide direction. But you should also know they can trick you into biting more than you can chew. So, small steps which are repeatable with ease are the ones that can bring bigger changes in your life. Last but not the least, mindfulness. You know how your brain functions when it becomes a habit. Be mindful of your mindful activities. Think and do things that matter to you most. Or else, old habits die hard. Guys, my suggestion is to imbibe these simple yet powerful techniques into your lifestyle and be at it consistently for 40 to 90 days without missing a day in between. I can assure you, you will reap the benefits you want and lead the lifestyle that you always wanted to. If you have any questions, mention them in the comment section down so that I can get back to you. If you want to connect and engage in a conversation, please feel free to write to me. Connect details are in the description box. I have a request. Do mention your topic of interest and guide me on what you would like me to work on. I will do my best. Here the theme is be together, grow together. Well, thank you for your time and watching this video. If you have liked this video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. Press that red bell icon so that you will be notified as soon as I post new videos. Till I see you in my next video, stay safe, stay blessed. God bless you.